Hey guys, welcome to Relationships with Ryan. I'm Ryan, and today's message is to connect or disconnect. Pain shared is pain divided. This has been a rough morning for me. I just made a 15-minute video and then another 15-minute video, and I can't keep this shit in under 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna cut through and I'm just share. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been in a lot of pain for a long time, and I'm not going to share the story, but this morning I was in incredible pain before I ever opened my eyes. And before I open my eyes, I'm in incredible pain in my body. And downstairs I hear toddlers banging up the room, screaming, crying, all kinds of stuff. And so what I do is, I get out of bed, I go get them, and I handle my morning. Hey, what's up, Ben? I handle my morning, and I'm just in a lot of pain. Like, I feel trapped inside my body. I feel stuck. My body is screaming from the inside, like my spine, my butt cheeks, my nerves, my neck, all this pain, and I'm just trying to survive. I'm in survival mode, trying to handle the toddlers, handle my work, get some stuff done. The big girls are still sleeping. Lucy's still upstairs sleeping. She actually woke up earlier, and then she did some stuff, went back to bed, and then before 6, and then I get up and go handle the toddlers. And so I'm in a big struggle and pain in myself. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I just don't know what to do with it. And so eventually eventually the big girls wake up, and eventually Lucy comes downstairs. And this is, maybe a couple hours later. Toddlers are screaming. Ezekiel, 2 years old, he is throwing a fit, going crazy all morning long since before I opened my eyes. He's just going nuts. And so I'm super stressed out. There's so much noise. And I turn some music on, trying to change the energy, get them dancing and having some fun. And eventually I get my coffee going. And within 10 minutes, I'm sitting down for the first time and trying to enjoy a cup of coffee. And I'm in crazy pain. And I'm trying to hold it together. I'm doing the best. I'm smiling right now. This has not been a smiling morning. A couple videos later, I can get myself to smile. It was very painful. And so Lucy looks at me. She says, "Hey, baby, is this music helping you?" And she a little chuckle, and it wasn't a laughing matter. And that triggered me. Basically what she meant was, "Cat, turn this music off. It's not helping the situation." That's what she went to say. And that triggered me. And I, within a few exchanges, a few sentences, I just blew up. I got pissed. All the kids were there. Lucy's there. And I just yell, scream. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm in so much pain. And I just want you to be straight with me. And all this stuff. And basically, over the course of a few minutes, I just start screaming and yelling. And I start crying. And I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. And she's like, "Why are you holding back your pain? Why are you hiding this from?" I'm like, I'm not hiding. I'm not holding it back. I'm just trying to do the best I can. And nobody asked me how I was. I'm just trying to handle the business of the kids, handle my business, handle the shit I got to do. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm trying to finally enjoy my coffee. And anyways, long story short, this is where I am. She starts crying. She feels helpless. I can't even imagine. I feel helpless, trapped inside my body with this pain that's screaming. I'm standing there looking at her, and I'm just my body is throbbing. And I'm screaming at her. She feels helpless. The kids are just stunned. And Lucy starts crying, and I know she feels helpless and powerless. What can she do? I can't imagine, someone else outside of my body, they're in this pain and they don't know what to do. They feel trapped, and I feel I can't do anything for them. And so there's the situation. About 5 minutes of that conversation, which was the 5 minutes of that fight, I go upstairs, and for 45 minutes, I am crying. I go into my closet, I scream, yell into my bath towel, snot all over the place, and I'm letting this stuff out. And I think I want to journal. I can't even journal because I can't get myself to calm down. And I just get up out of the closet. I walk over to my bed. I collapse on the bed and just start crying. I get up and I walk over to this couch. I just collapse onto this couch that I'm sitting on, and I just start crying. And I just I'm in so much pain and I feel so trapped. And this is where I am. And this is where I am. And this is where I've been for years. And I used to sedate this. I used to just take my ass out of the house, go for walks, go surfing if my body can handle it, which I haven't surfed for over a year and a half, which is crazy. Surfing or freediving or something to numb the pain. Or for a season, I used to play video games and just numb the pain as much as I could, which caused me to completely disconnect from my family and disconnect from myself. That's what I used to do. And so I find myself up in this position. What I did was I made a couple videos. One video actually for ruthlessly committed men, and to open up that conversation and just share myself real and raw. And here's what I'm left with. I have two options. I have a lot of options. I mean, one of the options is I can kill myself. And I say that, it's not an actual option, I'm not gonna do that, but that's an actual option because this happens every fucking day. Especially veterans, and especially men hiding their pain. Like just a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, some dude in Colorado killed his pregnant wife and his two beautiful daughters. And then turned himself in. Like hiding so much pain, stacking pain upon pain upon pain upon pain upon pain every day. Talk about blowing up. Holy shit. That's the real deal. So there's lots of options out there. Go and see some specialists and I don't know, the doctors from me, my VA doctors and other doctors, I have a chiropractor who has a lot of hope for the future in the long run. But for the most part, doctors just want to give me medicine upon medicine upon medicine and sedate me. And I've tried it. And my family can't take it. I can't take it. I feel like I'm trapped inside this body, conscious inside of a body that I'm like I'm a zombie. And I have all these emotions trapped inside, and my family doesn't feel like I'm alive, not present with them, and I'm not present with them. And here's the thing, the pain is still there. It's crazy. Like, anyways, that aside, I have two options. To disconnect or to connect. And in the past, my pattern has been, my whole life, my pattern has been, up until this past year, to run and hide. And I still do that. Like, I'm not beyond that. I still do that. I'm just aware now, and I have a decision to make. And that decision was this morning, once again. I can run and hide. I can go out, take a walk. I can go out and do whatever to sedate myself. I can stay in here, try to take a nap or something, or sit in my closet and pray. Not against praying. I'm just saying, like, there can be times where I just use it as a sedation to take my mind off the pain. And then when I join the family again, I'm not present. I'm in a lot of pain. Nothing has been solved. Nothing, like, I'm hiding. I know the majority of men I know, even the men I look up to, even my dad himself, this is the way. Sedation. It could be through a workout. It could be through yoga. It could be through alcohol. It could be through Netflix. It could be through video games. It could be through surfing. It could be through a community. Going out and having a bunch of guys that make me feel good. We can talk shit. Whatever to distract myself. And that is pure disconnection, especially with my family, but even from myself. Here's my second option. I can connect with my family. I went back downstairs. I talked to my kids. I told them everything. I just shared with them, real and raw, open, shared what's going on. I shared my feelings about it. I shared my struggle. And I shared what I want. And I asked them what they want. At the end of it all, it was a very connected conversation. Even the toddlers were involved. And Lucy wasn't there. She's on her phone. I actually haven't talked to her yet since this. But I shared with them, and at the end of the conversation, I asked them what they want, and I asked them, seeing everything they see now, would they rather me take off and go surfing if I could surf, or just like taking off from the family and coming back later and, and being the same, or maybe staying in my bedroom and just hiding away like I've done in the past, or would they rather me come back down to them, get open, just share everything that I shared with them, have the conversation I had with them, and what to connect. And I asked them, like, what would they want? What do they want? And when it's all said and done, are they glad that I did this rather than disconnect? And they shared with me how much they appreciate it and that they want me to do what I just did. I'm not saying what I did. This is the only way I know. Like, the only two ways I know right now are to disconnect, run and hide, disengage, or to go back and get open, vulnerable, and share who I am. And I'm still in pain. I'm still the same man. But they see it. I'm not hiding it. And, and they told me, oh, I'm glad that you shared this. And I asked them why. I asked them why, and then why, and then why, and then why, and then why, like 5 or 6 times. And finally it came down to, because I want to know you. And I want to be connected with you. I want you to be here with us. And there you go. There you have it. At the end of it, like that's what I want also. I want to be present with them. I want them to be present with me. So my question for you guys is twofold. First question is, where in your life is your pain? Where in your life? Where inside your marriage do you have a pain where the first thing you usually do, the way you react to it, is you disengage. You run and hide. Another way of putting that is you run and you go somewhere else to handle it yourself. You think you're handling it, but then you bring it all back through a method of sedation. It could be Netflix. It could be a hobby, alcohol, drugs, something to numb what's actually going on. This has been a big topic actually for Lucy, as she's seen recently how much the past few years, her way out when she's stressed out, pain from the children, pain from me, pain from life, what she does is she hides behind her actual business, the Sexy Mama movement. Many times she's working her ass off because that's what she does. Like, it's because money and because of impact. But many times she does it because, hey, I don't want to deal with the kids right now. Hey, I don't want to have to face the pain or the distraction, or reality. Other times she does the exact opposite. Like, she knows she needs to get some stuff done for the business, and she goes with her family. And the whole time with her family, she's not present because she's thinking, like, I know I need to have this phone call. I know I need to go do this. I know I need to work on this website. So where inside your marriage, first question, do you run and sedate? Second question is, what conversation could you have to address the situation, to be known, to be open, real, raw, vulnerable? And when are you going to have it? All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I would love to hear what you're hearing. Here's the thing. This is me. This is where I am. This has been something I've been fighting for years. And many days it feels like nobody even knows that I'm dealing with it. Like, my family doesn't know. Lucy doesn't know. And I know she does, but they can easily forget about it. Like, I have so much vision. I'm so driven. And I'm just creating shit and making shit happen and connecting with everybody. And other days, like this morning, I'm just in survival mode. And my way out, like, I want a way out. Like, I want to just disconnect. And here I am. I'm left in this space where I have the choice to either disconnect or connect with my family. And so you guys have feedback. I would love to hear what you guys are hearing. And even any advice which you guys know of. I mean, I'm sure you guys have, like, go see this doctor, go take this medicine. That's fine. You can tell me that. But I would love to hear even more. Where do you deal with the same pain? Maybe not in your body. Maybe it's just something in your marriage or with your kids or in your work or something. Where do you have a pain like I have, where your reaction, what you want to do inside is to go do something else, to go run and hide and not face it and not share it. Not share it with your spouse, not share it with your kids. Maybe you go on social media and check out everybody else's stuff. Maybe you play video games. Maybe you just fucking drink. Maybe you look at porn. That was a big one for me in the past. Man, I didn't want to face reality. Let me just fucking go. Yeah, I know this is real. This is raw. Let me just go and look at some porn. Jerk off. That was me. That was me, and I can't say that I'm beyond that. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm a human being. So I would love to hear how this connects with you. Am I alone? Am I the only person with pain and that wants to go run and hide on a daily basis. Toddlers stressing me out. Body is stressing me out. Life is real. All right, guys. I love you. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for listening in. I would love to hear your feedback. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you guys didn't watch the video before this, I believe it's the one I uploaded right before this, I took Callie out and we jumped off this place right down the road called The Arch. And it's like an 18 to 20 foot jump. She's never done it before. And she had a blast. Anyway, you should check that out. All right. Love you all. Thanks for watching Relationships with Ryan.